Last time, I automated dozens of blocks and collected over 15 million of them so that I can build a megastructure in the end dimension. Unfortunately though, the end island is in the way. Obviously, the only solution is to delete it by the dumbest possible means available to me. Nice. Uh-oh. We appear to be heading towards a jungle. On second thought, perhaps the obvious solution is to delete myself instead. In Minecraft, of course. Jokes aside, the stronghold ended up not being in the jungle after all, meaning I climbed a mountain with my horse for absolutely nothing. Luckily though, I mined straight into the end portal room, no exploring required. Yoink! Even if I didn't have a backpack that negated fall damage, the addition of slow falling potions makes this fight way too easy nowadays. Anyways, I've arrived at the end islands. Time to activate my super illegal end city locator hack, also known as 30 chunk render distance. Ah, and there we are. This elytra marks a very grim day on this world. The day I gained the ability to lose this world and everything in it by crashing into a wall. Anyways, right now, there is only one end gateway portal in the end dimension from the first dragon killing. Up to 20 gateway portals can be created, and that's exactly what needs to happen before I delete the end. That's why I'm in the nether. I need to collect gas tiers to craft end crystals to respawn the ender dragon 19 times. Why the heck is there a traitor llama here? Respawning the dragon 19 times also means killing it 19 times, and somewhere in there I need to collect 9 stacks of dragon's breath because I won't ever be respawning the dragon after this. Well, let's get to it. I don't want this to take all day. Let's go, that was the last one. Now that I can, how am I actually going to delete the end island? Well, most players, including myself, usually build a TNT duper flying machine that slowly blows up the island. However, that method won't remove the obsidian pillars, and more importantly, it's boring. I have something else in mind that will take care of both of those complaints. Unfortunately, it's very expensive and that massive quantities of wood, iron, and andesite alloy from the crate mod will be needed. I'm building a small contraption that automates stripped logs. It'll be truly automated once I hook up an ME system output for the log input. Now I'm in a position to test for you guys my end deleting system. This little thing here consists of a minecart with some chassis blocks stuck on top of it. I need to figure out how these blocks will rotate when I drop the minecart. This bit of information is very important because I'm building a version of this contraption the size of one chunk. You see, a minecart affected by gravity, connected to 2 layers of chassis with 2 layers of drill blocks, will destroy the terrain as the minecart falls down. Confused? I would be too. So here's a demonstration. Uh-oh, I forgot to attach chests to collect the items. All that it would seem I'm demonstrating is a very impressive lag machine. Mistakes were made. Despite the FPS lag, it seems to be doing its job still. In fact, it's almost reached bedrock, although at the last second it decided to rotate slightly for no reason. Well, I'll be. It actually works. Mostly, that is. But the lag is gone now, because the items despawned. Hopefully there weren't any diamonds in there that despawned. Let's do that again, but with chests this time. That was quite successful. Supposedly, both of these chunks that I just removed are slime chunks. I was vaguely hoping to make a slime farm because those machines take lots of glue to assemble, and glue is made from slime. The only problem is I haven't seen a single slime yet though. I should add, those drills can break through obsidian. You may suspect how I'm going to remove the end island now. And let me just say, you are absolutely correct. I'm gonna make a giant drill contraption like what you just saw, but covering the entire end island. I need a lot of chassis and a lot of drills. The drills require andesite casings made from andesite alloy and stripped wood. The alloy was easy to automate using an andesite iron output from my ME system. A deployer block then creates the casings from the two components. Great, now I can AFK for a little while that accumulates. Uh-oh. All but one of my villagers have been turned into witches by a lightning strike while I was AFK. I guess that's what I get for being too lazy to build a roof. I've created a massive netherrack platform the exact shape of the end island in order to measure how many blocks I need for my drill contraption. Apparently I need about 65,000 chassis and drills each, or 19 double chests each. That's a lot. So I built 2 more tree farms because my current ones couldn't keep up with the demand, rebuilt my villager population, and set up a simple crafting system for the chassis made from logs and andesite alloy. Time to hurry up and wait. It's been a while and I have good news and bad news. The good news is I have 19 chests of casings and chassis. The bad news is that in all that time, I didn't even get 2 of the 19 chests of iron ingots for the drills, let alone the 57 double chests of andesite alloy for said drills. Of course, the issue is iron. You know, despite fancy mods, sometimes vanilla has the best solutions, like the trusty 60 villager Nembom iron farm design. Apparently it still works, at least in 1.19.2. I still have to AFK for the iron, obviously, but it's a lot less time than before. 19 double chests of chassis, casings, iron ingots, and 57 double chests of andesite alloy. There's only one teeny little problem. Crafting most of those materials into 19 double chests of drills by hand. Oh man, this is gonna take a while. I might need to go to a hand doctor, wrist doctor, whatever by the time I'm done. Gonna need surgery. Well, it is done now, and I didn't actually have to get surgery. And I made a 4K portable storage cell to put the building materials in. Uh-oh. That ran out of room way faster than I expected. I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, fine. Now it's a 64K portable cell. Off to the end. The first step is building the uppermost layer of chassis blocks. About 32,000 of them. This was easy because I could use a builder's wand. The next step was not so easy. At least, not at first. Actually, it was quite easy once I stopped doing it in the worst possible way imaginable. You see, I started by placing 1/3 of the drills by hand using the glue for each block I placed. Eventually, I realized you could create big sections using the glue, which would only consume 1 durability, despite creating an area encompassing several hundred blocks. Oh, and then I realized that you could just go back and use the builder's wand to fill in the glue area with drills.
I'm kind of retarded.
Needless to say, the last 2 layers went much faster. And now it's complete. So I've run the simulations, also known as a backup of the world, and realized I need to cut this giant machine into quarters. Otherwise the game basically just stops working when I actually try to assemble and activate it. The machine, I mean. For a little perspective, the normal limit for how many blocks can be in a contraption is 2,048. This entire thing is over 120,000, meaning divided into quarters, each section is still about 16 times the normal limit. But it does work. I know this for a fact. It might not render the contraption for some reason. I might be able to fly through it as though it weren't even there, but it does work. Oh no, I forgot the chests again! Luckily, I was able to stop it mid-descent and slap some chests on that boy before sending it back on its way. $256 chests per quarter apparently was enough to collect all the blocks. Actually, there was a little bit of room to spare, but not much, not very much. And you better believe I'm saving every single one of those blocks. You never know when you might need 1,000,000 endstone for something. The end island is gone. Almost gone. Exactly how I planned. Now I just have to figure out what to do with these machines that are left over. You see, I started mining one of the quarters to reclaim some of the materials, but I got really bored, so I think instead I'm just going to send them into the void. Whee! Very cool. They're all gone, just like the end island.